Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and today we're going to be doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Unfortunately, I apologize. I don't know what you expected, but yeah, all I can say is go into it with no expectations. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? So today's full review episode is going to be the Kilbrin Irish Whiskey Sherry Cask Finish, 40% alcohol by volume. Give you a good quick look at the backside. You don't have to look at that bottom half. Just look at the top half. Pause it if you must. 40% alcohol by volume. So all my new viewers, hold on. Relatively weak, but okay, we're going to move on. So this is a sherry cask finish Irish whiskey. I think that's good enough. We're going to cork this. Whew. Okay, so Mr. Randy does a 3-part series in his reviews for his whiskeys, lines, libations of sorts. I'm a little dry. We're going to remedy that in just a moment. So part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, pour it in a glass, have my first pour, share my first impression with you, because you're special. Part 2, the full review where we're at today. I go online, I find as much as I can, come back with as little as possible. We talk about it, I score it, we continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, all the way down here, we're going to compare that final pour with the first pour, off the rip, and everything in between. So, full review time. I drink it down halfway. I leave it about halfway point for a week, 2 weeks. Destiny always overrides me. And here we are, a couple weeks later. This was done in second Spanish oak Oloroso casks. They use malted and unmalted. It just says malted and unmalted. My bad. They use copper pot stills. They use American X Bourbon and X Oloroso cask. There's a whole lot of information, but none of it's quite clear on what's going on here with this thing. So Mr. Randy paid just under $31 out the door. So this is another one of Mr. Randy's March Madness Irish Whiskeys Select for his international month of Irish history, coming in at 40% alcohol by volume. Look at this. Look at that color. Look at that. Oh, I gotta put this tablet down for a moment. That, my friends, is. Hold on a second. I gotta go find this. Where is it at? Son, move out the way. Daddy's working. Let's break out Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale. Off camera, that's a little bit on the dark side. What do you think? I think that deep tawny mahogany definitely gets, oh, sorry. Getting a little tipsy, huh? Well, that was you, not me, my friend. So, on the nose, man, I'm really conflicted about this because I do have the OG Kilbrin whiskey coming up, and I got to tell you, I like that one a lot better. Spoiler alert. But this sherry cask finish has a sort of synthetic rubber sort of character on the nose. The sherry, like, I don't know what they did with the sherry cask, because they said Oloroso, ex-bourbon, copper pot still. There's so much information. I don't know what to think about this information, but there it is. So on the nose, strange. It smells like rubber of some sort. A little bit of dry clayness, sweet, grapey, Yeah, it's all over the place. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about it, but I don't care for it very much. Spoiler alert. Sorry I did that. We're only at the nose, but let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Acclimation palating. Here it is. Coming in. 1, 2, 3. Oof. Not doing so great. I don't know. When it comes to Irish whiskeys, I'm not too thrilled about finishes. Port, sherry, I guess it really doesn't matter. When it comes to Irish, I just like it straight Irish. I don't like it diluted with anything else. Just Irish. So let me get one more on here. Viscosity is well enough. Transfers decently. Got a little spice, a little spice on the palate, across the tongue. Nice enough. I mean, it's not like, I don't know how to say this, but it doesn't quite balance out. All kinds of stuff going on, nothing quite doing it right. I could set that down. I think I'm done with all the information off of that. 40% alcohol by volume. Just over $31 out the door. Again, spoiler alert, the OG Kilbrin Irish whiskey is definitely my pick over this. I don't like the sherry cask finish. I definitely would not look forward to a port cask finish. Port. Did I say pork? I'm thinking about breakfast tomorrow already. The nose is like chalky, dusty peanut. Not horrible, but kind of thing. Let's go ahead and let's do the finish on it and wrap this up. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, the heart button, whatever the algorithm on whatever platform you're watching this on, it makes it to. Most of my videos do not get seen by my viewers right away. It's usually in the future. So by then, it might be on several platforms. I don't know. Moving on. So the finish is probably going to be the best part. The nose is lacking. The palate's meh. The finish, if you work it right, is pretty good, actually. You're getting spicy tingliness all over. Cheeks, lips, gums, tongue, back end, all roughly just a sub 2 out of 5. Not bad, but here's the thing. This was just over $30 for me. On average, this is between $30 and $35 on the shelf. Probably $35 to $40 out the door. I'm going to go ahead and bust that bubble for the buy again. It's going to be a no. Absolutely not. Sorry. We're going to skip over my score for just a moment and go straight to the fair price because I already did the buy again. My fair price for this bottle, I'd feel kind of butthurt if I had to pay more than $20 for this bottle, which I paid for more than 30, sorry. More than 30. This is a regret buy for Mr. Randy. I do regret buying this. I enjoy the experience. I absolutely appreciate it for what it was, but I wish it would have been less. I would have been felt better about less. So let's put a score on it, shall we? So the finish is starting to subside. The flavor has pretty much vacated. I'm still getting pretty much a balanced sort of effect. back end, tongue, cheeks, gums, lips. Maybe not the lips. Maybe the lips is probably the one thing that's probably it left early. It saw the writing on the wall and it left early. My score on this is probably going to be a strong 2 out of 5. Ooh, I know it's been a while since Mr. Randy has gone down that low for any libation. Any libation of sorts has not really gone down to the 2 column for quite some time. But there it is. I would say it's at least a strong 2 out of 5. I'd appreciate it better. It would make it definitely into the 3 column if it was it was more towards the 20 than the 30. It would definitely be in the 3 section. But still, I don't think it's ever going to push out of that because it just doesn't carry well. My opinion on it is what it is. So there it is. Kilbrin Irish whiskey, sherry cask finish. Not so great, huh? Well, I mean, you can't all be good ones, right? So let me know in the comment section where you are, what you're drinking, what's going on in the world of libations around you. I know that this is not everywhere. It's a distiller's exclusive to Total Wines and more. But if you have had this, and maybe you've even had the OG back there, how would you compare it? What do you think about it? I always want to hear it. That's what matters most. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I feel like it missed out.